Watu wangu namna gani? Mimi naitwa Kelvin Mwangi Thiongo.
Today we are delving into the journey of a man you all know as Shaniqwa, but behind the funny, sassy diva character is Kelvin Mwangi Thiongo. Ever wondered how his character came to life, the challenges Kevin faced, and what he's up to now? Well, keep watching because this story is not only inspirational, but full of drama, hustle, and a big comeback. Kelvin Mwangi aka Shaniqwa was born in Thika before they moved back to upcountry. He is the firstborn of 3 boys.
The firstborn in the family, we are 3.
3.
Kelvin, there's Moses, and there's Aaron.
Were you that strict, or are you that strict firstborn?
No, I'm not.
He attended Rorie Primary before joining Nyangwa Boys High School in Bere County, and guess what? He wasn't exactly an academic genius. He managed a clean D in his KCSE, but he implied he was joking, so I don't know which is which. Seems like his real passion lay elsewhere.
Nitangwa Rorie, cause nilianza kuishi na uko Kirinyaga niko nishi na shosho. High school nikamaliza high school nikapita with flying colors.
High school ulienda gani?
High school nenda shule nitangwa Nyangwa Boys iko Mbere.
Mbere.
I got a clean D.
A clean D?
Yeah, a clean D.
Deepling?
Bila stains.
It was during his Sunday school days that Kevin discovered his love for the arts. While doing plays in church, people would compliment him on how well he brought different characters to life. This feedback lit a spark in him, and that's when he knew he was destined to entertain.
Kevo uko fiti hivyo sasa. Niko na ni kitu, so nikaanza kuipenda. So tukaanza kuingia hizo manini za kanisa, za Sunday school, mwenda kushana Sunday school zingine. Hapo ndio kila kitu ilianza. Nikajua calling yangu ni acting.
After high school, his heart was still in acting, and every day he would comb through newspapers looking for any chance to showcase his talent. One day, his persistence paid off. He spotted an ad for auditions at the Mabingwa Players Theatre in Nairobi. Without a second thought, he decided to pack up and head to the big city, much to his mother's shock. She thought he was being reckless, but his father, quietly supportive, slipped him some fare to Nairobi, and with the help of their gardener, who gave him a lift on his Black Mamba bike at 4 a.m., Kevin was on his way to chase his dream.
Our gardener alikuwa ananipatia lift na baiskeli. Na kaleka baiskeli kana wakanga hivi hadi Ngurubani town. Ngurubani town nachukua mati za Nairobi ziko itongo Bafana. Zinakuja hadi Tao Tirum natembea hadi Arboretum.
After multiple auditions, Kevin landed his first gig doing setbook plays. These plays may not have been glamorous, but they were his training ground, sharpening his skills for about 4 years. He was staying with his uncle in Rai at the time, and though life wasn't easy, he was slowly building himself up in the acting world. While doing set books, his father hit him with a wake-up call: go to campus or I'll use the money saved for your education on your brothers. With that, Kevin enrolled at the East Africa School of Media Studies, taking journalism classes. It wasn't long before whispers of a famous talent scout coming to the school filled the air. The guy was known for spotting future stars, and Kevin wasn't about to miss out.
Sasa mimi nitwa Kevo na mimi ni actor. Na siku nachukuanga watu, mimi naomba siku moja unichukue tu. Haiko kwa simu. Sawa nitakuita. Unasikia kama unaongeza kitu uko like niongeze.
After he was initially brushed off, Kevin's persistence paid off. And soon enough, he landed his first paying acting gig, earning 500 bob as an extra. He kept that cash as a reminder that his dreams were valid. Months passed and Kevin got his first major breakthrough with NTV's Comedy Club. He was living in Kayole at the time, and for the first time, it felt like his career was taking off.
Baba, utaturoga hadi lini? Hadi lini bwana? Hiyo ni bwana. Bajia kumriti.
Hii kazi sio mimi nilifanya. Huyo ni msamba ndiye alikuroga. Mimi sijawahi wekea watu makono ndani ya tumbo, sijawahi. Najua nakaushanga matumbo lakini kuweka makono ndani ya tumbo sifanyangi.
Haishuru. Ile kitu iko tutatoka hapo tuende wakunywe katwetwe.
Okay. Ndio. Wacha ni
But as with many things in life, it wasn't meant to last. The show was suddenly cancelled after a change in NTV management, and just like that, Kevin found himself without a job, receiving his final paycheck in the back of a van.
Na nikalemewa na rent nikikaa kidogo. Tulifutwa na comedy club. Now there's a lady ameletwa kama head of TV. And what she says, she does not understand anything that we are doing.
Yes!
The Luya land, man, we were very famous. The lady said she doesn't understand why this show is on air and this show should be scrapped out.
Enter JB Masanduku, a fellow cast member who called Kevin about another opportunity, this time on KTN. They wanted him to mimic former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Excited, Kevin jumped at the chance. The producers even bought him a suit and took him for a voiceover practice. But try as he might, Kevin could not nail the Uhuru impression. The producers eventually gave up on him.
Nikamwambia mimi nimerudi tena Nairobi, mimi nimeenda. Lakini wacha ilikuwa tricky manzi, na kwanza najua kama hii. Alafu tuko tunalimia mandizi brother.
Then ukoza kutoa.
Tuko Kiambu wamelipia the venue. Na I'm telling you hii kutoka.
Haikutoka hapo.
Ilikataa, wakasema hiyo ni loss. Mwambie ni sawa. Aende nyumbani.
Disheartened, Kevin was about to leave when fate stepped in. One of the producers, Raul, suggested he stick around to see what might come up. And then the unexpected happened. A female cast member for our show was running late, and the crew, knowing Kevin had played cross-dressing roles before, asked him to step in temporarily.
Raul alikuja, akaniona hapo akaniambia, "Hey bro, ni aje manze?" Alikuwa anaongea hivyo. "Ni aje manze?" "Hawaja kuchukua?" Anambia, "Bado hawajanichukua." "Do hivi, welcome tuende, uoneta venye set inakuanga tu wewe. Utakuata ka extra tu, kwa ina naomba nitakutafutia ka roll huko ndani ka extra." Nikasema, "Bodi yako heo ndio makeko." Nikaenda. Pia niambia kuwa huyo dem. Nikamwambia lakini bro si.
That's how Shaniqwa was born. At first, Kevin was hesitant, but with a contract on the line and memories of the hard life back home, he took a leap of faith.
Cheki, kitu kichapa vizuri na kupatia contract. Bro, nikikumbuka ocha zile mandizi ile kazi niko nafanya. Na ile shida napitia Nairobi saa hiyo. Na sasa sijakula hata lunch. Mind you clips sijakula. Ma producer, ma director wako wanashikika. Mimi nikachapa kitu yangu fresh bro na nikaenda kwangu Kayole. Day 1, day 2, day 3.
The response electric. The producers loved the character, and just like that, Shaniqwa became a sensation. But Kevin didn't know how big until his neighbor in Kayole teased him saying, "Sasa usalimi watu juko kwa TV." It turns out teasers for the show were running on air, and Kevin hadn't even realized it because his phone was faulty.
Day 4, almost a week. So all of a sudden natembea Kayole mtaa hivi, napata na best yangu anaanza kuniambia, siku hizi hata usalimia nangi, umetokea kwa coming soon on KTN. Coming soon ni mimi wamenieka hapo
ukisema nitakumada.
Kumbe ilienda kwa wadosi kule juu, wadosi wakabambika yao yote. Wako like ay. Huyu msichana, is this the guy who was so trying to be Uhuru Kenyatta? Yes. Oh please. No. Watch our acting character.
With a little nudge from Terence Creative, Kevin reconnected with the producers, and soon after, Shaniqwa got her own segment. By November 2014, Kevin had auditioned for the Jamani show, and Shaniqwa took on a life of her own, becoming famous for her ghetto diva antics and the catchphrase "Ndakumarda," which became wildly popular, though of course it was all in good fun as a part of her sassy, over-the-top persona. And when Shaniqwa made an appearance on Larry Mado's The Trend back then, things blew up even more.
Niona uleta Vera Sidika hapa.
Alikuwa amekaa hiyo place umekaa by the way.
Alikuwa amekaa hapa?
Yeah.
Na katoshea. Anyway, I'm so good. Anyway,
So tutaonana baadaye. Ambia Vera hivyo by the way.
Kama hiyo song ya kina Amos and Josh.
Tutaonana baadaye.
However, success came with its challenges. While Shaniqwa was popular with fans, corporate Kenya wasn't as receptive. Brands didn't want Kevin, dressed as Shaniqwa, to market their products. They wanted him as himself. But this created a problem because the public only knew him as Shaniqwa. Who would want to buy from Kevin, he would ask, feeling frustrated by the restriction.
Wewe unakuanga mfani. But our clientele and your cross-dressing kidogo ni kama itakuwa ngumu. What do you think, boss? You think it's gonna be, kwa sababu, can you do it without cross-dressing? I'm like, but people don't know me without the
brand that you're buying.
By then I was not doing Karishizzo, I was just doing Shaniqwa. Kinodhe tumeenda board meeting, Kinodhe nakujanga hivyo. Kinodhe goes to board meetings like that. Na napata job, na napata ma deals. Mi yangu ilikata. I even told Kinodhe, shika mkono. Take it.
Kevin's personal life took a turbulent turn when his breakup with his ex, Naomi Jemutai, also known as Mkale Msungu, went viral. Allegations flew as he accused her of infidelity, but she fired back, accusing him of cheating and even alleging abusive behavior.
Tukakuwa na argument, anataka kukataa. Nikavuta simu yake, nikaangalia, nikaona, nikaona kumbe ni kitu imekuwa ikiendelea for so long. Mababy, masmuchi, cupcake, matui. Namuza kwa nini nakuanga nini? Kwa nini nakuanga doma?
Times, even before I lose kazi yake KTN, akicheat. And each and every single time ulikuwa namuuliza, he used to beat me up like nonsense. Unaona? And I never said, and mom requested me to say this. She told me I should say this. Kevo hajaienda kwetu. So anasikia vibaya sana akisikia ati hadi naitwa wife na nachomewa jina na umse atajilipa kitu kwetu kama hari ama kuona wazazi zi.
Prior to their separation, it was a tough time. He was broke after losing his job at KTN, and auctioneers came knocking. Eventually, he had to send his baby mama and child to live with his mom up country. At one point, Langata MP Jalango stepped in to help Kevin by covering his rent arrears for 7 months. During this tough period, Kevin struggled and turned to unhealthy coping mechanisms. Despite the challenges, he fought hard to regain custody of his son and began the journey of rebuilding his life one step at a time.
JP, ara, wewe sasa, mbona unataka kupita anko? Nisalimie vizuri. Uko salama? Kabisa. Unataka kupita anko na unaanko amesimama hapo, unataka kupita kwa nini? Bora nichukue hii simu. Alo.
And now Kevin is making his comeback not just as Shaniqwa, but as Shaniqwa Karishizzo. I bet some of you wonder, why Karis? Well, he got the name from a character he played briefly at Real Housewives of Kawangware.
Kutoka hapo nikarudi KTN nikafanya Real House of Kawangware. That was the birth of Karis. Hiyo jina Karishizzo nilipatiangwa na Abel Mutua.
He's also an entrepreneur running a successful rice farm in Mwea. He's picked himself up from the depths of depression, a broken relationship, and financial struggles. Both he and his ex, Naomi, have moved on, and he hopes to walk down the aisle soon with his new partner, who prefers to stay out of the limelight. He even gave a brief story of how they met at a club and how he feels Manze he's at a good place and Kangi has a new mom.
And we thank God for that. And the lady I'm dating right now, she's treating Kangi like her own. You know that thing inakuita tu na kwambia hapa nikitoka hata kuchukua bila hata namba seriously au hata mimi nitakuwa nimejiangusha. Na nashajua nisha namwangalia sana. Guess what I did? Niko naenda na kiwa keg na kuja na kani.
Long story short, he met her while he was still broke, and that didn't stop him from kumkatia And at the end of the day, it worked out fine. They're together, planning to walk down the aisle. Naomi, on the other hand, has also moved on. She has a new partner, a DJ. As for Shaniqwa, she's still the same fierce, no-nonsense diva we all love, and Kevin has embraced both sides of his personality, Kevin and Shaniqwa. So if you've made it this far, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to Trending Pips for more of these incredible stories. Who else would you like us to cover, or what did you like about the story? What did you think we missed about this story? All in all, thank you for watching and catch you next time.
Mambo kama
Poa?
umekula?
Oh, you're so mindful. Nimekula kama ba.
Umevaa sweta? Kuna baridi.
Look at you being caring. Sijavaa.
Usivae, unakumbuka juzi tuenda hospitali vile daktari alisema lazima ukaange uko.